They were always jealous of you. That's why they hate you. The reason why those people been plotting and scheming and lying about you, because they were jealous of you the whole time. And the thing about haters is they want to be like you. But because they can't be like you, they decided it's best to just hate you and try to destroy you so they could destiny swap and take your life force from you to live through your energy. There's a lot of people that are jealous of people and they cannot sleep. They cannot breathe. They think about you all the time, always trying to mimic you, always trying to live in the shadows, walking on the edge of life, trying to follow after what you're doing, always keeping an eye on your every move to see how they can capitalize off what you do, always trying to copy anything you do so that they could appear like they're talented, appear like they're gifted, when really they're just mimicking you. There's a lot of people that do that. Once you do something, they repeat what you do. They don't live unless you live. These particular people are jealous people. These kind of people like to follow in your steps, living off of your energy, trying to destiny swap from your energy, trying to replicate what you do. They're a false image and a false representation of you. We're living in a world where people don't know how to be themselves, so they hate on you. They're jealous of you. Anything you do, they got an issue. They can't figure out their own life, so they envy your life. And they try to sabotage your growth because they're not happy with themselves. How many of you got people like that? Where your whole life, you've been trying to live, enjoy yourself, do what you got to do for yourself. And it's like people just can't be happy for you. Instead, they're busy talking about you in a negative way, telling and spreading lies, manipulating information, gaslighting people, spreading false rumors, in order for people not to support you, in order for people not to see you as a good person. They try to make people look at you in a negative way. Why? Because they've always been jealous of you. They don't like the attention you get. They don't like that people like you. They don't like that you got the promotion. They hate the fact that people believe in your vision. Nobody believes in their vision, so they're jealous of you. They don't like what you wear. They don't like what you drive. They don't like where you live because they keep comparing themselves to you. They're looking at their situation and they're like, why am I struggling? Why I don't got no car? Why I live in the slums? Why I don't got no clothes? How come that person got nice clothes? They always wear nice shoes. How they able to do that and I can't? And they grow jealous of you. They begin to despise you, hate you, and try their best to bring you down. Because now, if they could bring you down, it'll make them happy. Because why? You're no longer in their way. In their sick mind, they believe that somehow you're in the way of their success. They believe that you being alive is a stumbling block to their life. They have convinced themselves that for some reason, you're a demon, that something's wrong with you, or you're a stumbling block, or you're in their way. So they need to remove you. You're the only person in the world that's on their mind. They're not thinking about nobody else. All they're focusing on is you. And anytime you're a person and you stay focusing on one person and comparing that person with you, you're going to grow into what is known as competitive jealousy. And it's going to go from regular jealousy and envy to competitive jealousy, where now you're competing with a person that don't even know you're competing with them. In your sick mind, you think that there's a competition going on. Really, what it is you're insecure. Really, the person that's doing this is not happy with their life. Because there's no way in this world that I would be doing something like that. Competing with someone because I don't feel good about my life. So I figure, hey, let me compete with this person so I can see if I can outdo them, because that's the best you could do in your life. It makes you feel important. That other person don't even know you doing that. That's how sick this is, guys. There are people out here that are so jealous of you that They just wish evil. They just want you to fail. They really want you to die. They literally are praying for your downfall. They don't even know why it's taken so long. They've been practicing witchcraft, using spell work. You understand? Burning black candles, red candles, reading satanic books, trying to put various spells on you. These people are demons. Envy, jealousy is running rampant in the world. You got family members that are jealous of you. You don't even talk with these people. They just heard good news. They're like, what? Who? Him? And they mad. They're never happy for you. Never. How could we live in a world where people are just never happy for people? There used to be a time in life where people were happy for you, genuinely happy for you, genuinely excited when they heard good news. Now, people get jealous now because it's not them. They want it to be them. But because God chose you, because God chose for you to be the one that's going to be blessed and successful, they're upset about that. They're never happy and never was happy. Most of your family was never happy for you. They were never there for you. During the entire struggle of you trying to find your way, your family wasn't there. They were busy plotting and talking negative about you because they were jealous the whole time. Your co-workers, you should have never told them what you were doing because they didn't like you in the first place. I tell you all the time, most of the people at your job, they don't like you. You probably have like 1 or 2 people on the job that you might be cool with. Everybody else don't like you. Everybody else would hope you get fired because in their mind, if they could just get you out of the way, it'll make them feel better about themselves. That's how sick the world is, guys. We have too many people that are jealous of us, too many people that are plotting, and this negative energy that's in the world, you got to get rid of people that's in your life. This is why it's very important to roll solo and have a small circle. And the reason for a small circle is so you can know who really is in your life and who's doing what. Because on the outside surface, it may look like people for you, but they may be against you. And you ain't going to know who's who until you fall on a hard time and really need help. Or if something happened and you're going to find out who your real friends are. You're going to see who abandoned you versus who are there to encourage you. Because for most of you, when you fall into hard times or you fall into a jam and you reach out to your friends, all of a sudden they busy. All of a sudden they don't know nothing no more. All of a sudden they got to take a flight. No, they never like you and they're happy that you fall. There's a lot of people that are praying for your downfall. This is why you got to pray to the Most High. This is why you have to have Christ in your life. This is why you have to have God in your heart. Because we're living in a world now where people are so evil and jealous. Their negative thoughts are giving power to the devil to attack you daily. This is why you got to be prayed up. This is why you got to have the Spirit, the Holy Spirit in your life. You got to have protection from God because these demonic people, these entities, these witches and warlocks, they're out here all day plotting and thinking evil of you. They don't have a good thought in their heart for you. In their mind, they just want you to die. You may think people wouldn't be that cruel, but there are people out here that literally pray for your downfall. Every time they come to social media, they check to see if you fell yet. They literally come online to see if you lost your house, if you lost your job, if you lost your car. And they're waiting and they're praying for the day that they can hear that bad news, just so they could talk about you, just so they could laugh, just so they can gnash at you with their teeth. Why? Because they always been jealous of you. They always hated you. You know what I mean? It be these sick individuals, these insecure damn demons that always been plotting on good people. Why is it that good people are always being stalked by demons? Why is it that good people, every time you're trying to pursue some goal, somebody's lying on you? Somebody's spreading rumors on you. What do these people do? What do they get? Like, what is their life goal? To just sit around all day, plotting on good people that's not bothering them? You don't bother nobody and people plotting on you. You don't do nothing to nobody. You ain't disrespect nobody, don't harm nobody, don't say nothing to nobody. But these people have you on their mind all day, plotting, telling people negative things about you, spreading rumors and lies. That's evil. It's all coming from a place of jealousy. It's coming from a heart that is wicked, that despises evil plots and actions. This is why you got to keep people at bay. When you feel that something ain't right, you got to cut them off. The minute you realize that a person around you is moving shady, you got to cut them off. No forgiveness. Cut them off. Don't play any games. Well, I'm going to get on the benefit of the doubt. No. Once you see the signs, once the red flags are present, Once you realize and you get that unction and you feel like, well, something ain't right, something don't feel right about this person, that's God trying to lead you. That's God telling you cut that person off. But a lot of times we keep people in our life because we be too forgiving. We be too forgiving and thinking that, well, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll do right by me. No, they're never going to do right. That person always been jealous of you and always hated you. They never liked you. And that's the problem. We be too forgiving of people that are trying their best to destroy us. There are people out here working 24 hours a day to plot to destroy you. They're literally plotting on your downfall. This is not a time to be sentimental. This is not a time to be all, well, I'm just going to forgive them and just, love on them and pray for them. No, you got to cut demons off. When you have people that are in your life that are jealous of you, they're going to always be jealous of you, no matter what. If you invite these people to your home, they're going to be looking at how you live. They're going to be looking at your furniture. They're going to be looking at your house. They're going to be looking at your cars, and they're going to be mad. You know why? Because they don't have it. They don't know how hard you had to work to get what you got. They don't know the struggles you've been through. They don't know none of the things you've gone through in order to achieve what you got, but they're jealous of you. Rather than them be happy for you, rather than to be a genuine friend, a genuine buddy, a genuine girlfriend, a genuine cousin, a genuine family member. Instead, they rather be your enemy. They rather talk about you in a negative way. It's always like that, guys. Anytime you're pursuing your goals, anytime you're about your business, you got people that are jealous of you, people that are hating on you, people that scheme and lie and plot all day long. And you're trying to figure this out because you're trying to live your life. You got business to take care of. You got moves to make. But every time you turn around, it's like these people are always lying on you, always gossiping, always spreading rumors, always trying to sabotage the things that you're doing. Literally, you got people that will go to the people you're working with and give a bad report about you. Why? So that those people that are working with you or potentially doing business with you will cut ties with you. Why? Because they don't like the fact that they see you prospering. They don't like the fact that you got some money in your pocket. Some people want you to be broke. They want you to be broke, busted, and disgusted with no money in your pocket, no food in your fridge. They want you to be behind on your bills. These people are diabolically evil. And that's how their heart is because they don't got God in their life. When a person don't have God in their heart, the devil going to be in their heart. Envy going to be in their heart. Betrayal, slander, death, murder. All of these things is in the hearts of a lot of people. They don't have God, people. And when a person lack God in their life, they have no choice but to be evil towards everybody else. Because if you really loved yourself as a human being, there's no way you'd be this evil towards other people. People that are evil towards others are people that don't love themselves or people that their life sucks. So because their life sucks, they're not happy with you. Literally, a lot of these people are narcissists. They literally plot, scheme, and literally fabricate stories and lies in order to destroy your plan and your way. And it's like they don't rest. These people work 24 hours a day thinking about how they can destroy you, thinking about how they can make you unhappy, thinking about how they can make you sad. You know what I mean? And they'll literally go to everybody you know. This is why if you have a social media, you got to be very careful about what you show, what you talk about, and so forth. Because people will go through your friend list and DM everybody to give them a bad report, to literally tell a lie so that people can look at you sideways and unfollow you. You understand? This is how sick people are. If you have an Instagram, a Facebook, or whatever the case is, any sort of social media page where people are able to get access to your friend list, they will contact each and every person on that list and tell them a bad report about you. And next minute you start getting emails, text messages, inboxes from people that follow you. And they're like, yo, I heard that, you did this. And I heard that, this is happening. And I don't know if I can follow you now because, that's what I'm hearing. And you're like, why would this person be hearing this? Who they hearing this from? They're hearing it from that very same person that don't like you. The very same person that don't like you went around spreading bad news about you in the DMs. I know this personally because I had people that do this to me. I had people that literally inbox people that I know to spread a bad report. I remember when I used to be frequent on Facebook and people would go to the Facebook list and literally start contacting everybody on the list to spread lies. I know what this is about, guys. I know what this is about. I see how this operates on social media. People make videos, they start talking about you, and the thing you have to think about is why are they doing this? Because they don't want other people not to like you. They want other people to hate you. They already hate you. They just want more people to hate you. And this is how sick, because it's like misery loves company. Hurt people hurt people. So when a person is hurt, they want other people to join in so that they could continue to hurt on you. And this is what they do. This is why you can't allow these people in your life. Once you see a demon, you got to cut demons off, guys. Once you have people that are jealous of you, you got to cut them off. If you find people talking about your car all the time, talking about where you live, and oh, you think you better because you got a this place and you got a house and blah, you think you better than everybody, that person is jealous of you, guys. They're jealous of you. If you have people that's always talking about your vehicle, your car, oh, ever since you got a car, it's like you switched up. No, they're jealous of you. They're envy because you got a better car than them. And in their mind, they don't feel you deserve your car. It's so crazy how people will be jealous of you over your car, bro. Like, you can go get your own car, bro. You could go work and grind and build up and save your money and go get your own, bro. Like, everybody at the sound of my voice, if you wanted to do something with your life and you put your mind to it, you can go accomplish it. The problem is laziness is holding you back. I understand life can beat us down and make us feel like we just want to be alone and just not work and not do nothing. But I'm here to tell you, the minute you get on your grind and beat yourself up to get up, to go out there and do some of yourself, is when you're going to start to have some sort of success. But if you're watching somebody else's success every day and you're watching somebody else live their life, you're going to become jealous of that person because you're not putting in the work like them. They get up every morning, early in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. And those of you that sit around all day, sleeping all damn day, you're going to be the one in poverty. Why? Because you're busy watching everybody else become successful while you sitting there watching them, getting mad at them because they put in the work. You're mad because you ain't put in the work. Don't be jealous of me because I'm on my grind doing what I got to do. And you looking at me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You think you better than everybody. Yeah, I am. I'm better than you. If you're jealous of me, it's because I'm better than you. Or else you would have never been jealous of me. If you're jealous of somebody, it's because you believe that that person is better than you. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime somebody is jealous of you, it's because they believe you're better than them. They believe you're outdoing them. And that's the problem. You know what I mean? You outshining them. Your light dimmed their light. When you step in the room, everybody's focused on you. They're not focused on them. That's why they're jealous of you guys. That's why they're upset. It's because they always wanted to be you. They always wanted to have what you have. But God didn't choose them. God chose you. And they're upset about that. Don't get mad at me because God chose me for this task. Don't get mad at me because I make good decisions. Don't get mad at me because I know how to budget and maintain. Some people are just so jealous, man. It's like, it's sick. It's sick to be an individual who is literally worried about another person's life and what they do every single day, to the point where you can't even accomplish nothing because you're too busy living in their life. You're so nosy. You're so invested in someone else's life, you can't even pursue your own goals because you're preoccupied with this other person's life because you're trying to harvest their energy. Be very careful, ladies and gentlemen, of demonic people that are jealous of you, that are trying to harvest your energy. You know what I mean? They want your attention. They're thirsty for your attention. Don't give them no attention. Starve them out. Make them die. The longer you starve them out, the more they're going to literally melt away. Why? Because they're trying to harvest your energy so that they can prosper. You have a lot of witches, a lot of warlocks, and they use spell casting and all sorts of frequencies in order to use demonic entities to sabotage your life, sabotage your goals, break down your car, cause you to get fired, cause you to get sick. All sorts of crazy stuff be going on. Weird stuff be going on to good people. And you wondering, like, what is this opposition I'm getting? Why is this person acting up? Why is it that everybody that's around me is tweaking? It's because somebody's doing spell work. Somebody's doing witchcraft. And they're sending these damn demons to provoke you and put you out. But none of it can work on you. Other people might get used by the devil, but they can't personally do anything to harm you because God is with you. God has blessed you. So what's happening with a lot of these witches and warlocks, they're using other people to attack you. They're using other entities to attack you because they can't attack you themselves. No matter how much witchcraft they use to try to destroy you, it don't work. It never works. And they're going frustrated. They're pissed off about that. So what they do is they get other people to crash out. They get other people to gossip. They get other people to talk about you. And they sit back in the shadows watching to see how you're going to react, how you're going to respond, to see if you're going to get pissed off. And then when you get pissed off and you respond or you say something, all of a sudden now they at the company job trying to get you fired. Or they on social media making a video. Or they going to family members telling everybody that you're no good or whatever the case is so that people can look at you bad. How many of you people at the sound of my voice literally had bad rumors spread about you to the point where everybody switched up? Everybody pulled their support. Everybody stopped rocking with you because of a lie that a jealous person put out. If that's you, ladies and gentlemen, leave that in the comments. If you're a person that literally have these people monitoring you, a bunch of damn monitoring spirit demons just following you all day, being jealous of your every move, jealous of your car, your house, your clothes, jealous of the way you look. They jealous of every damn thing you do, bro. They're envious of you. They're so full of hate. It's sick. All that time they invest in hating you, they could be investing in their own life to better themselves, but they rather hate you. Their life talent is hating you. If that's you, ladies and gentlemen, where you're being targeted by these particular individuals, literally being stalked by these demons, these jealous people, jealous family members, jealous friends, and they plotting on you and lying on you every day, trying to sabotage everything you're doing, and they don't know how to let go. They don't know how to move on. They just continually do this all the time. Even some of y'all had to speak to these people and tell them, look, I don't like you. I'm not interested in you. Leave me alone. And they just kept on. And it's like, bro, like, when are you going to quit? When are you going to stop being jealous of me and actually do something with your life? When are you going to stop thinking about what I do every single day and live your life? When are you going to do that? In most cases, guys, they never stop. These people are narcissists. They're weird. Something wrong with them mentally, guys. And it's because they got demons in them, you know? So that's all I'm going to say for now, guys. If you like the content, let me know in the comments that you feel in these videos. If you're experiencing any of these things, let us know in the comments, guys. People need to know that these things are real. So let us know in the comments. Thumb up the video, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll catch you in the next stream. I'm out. Peace.